Hi, Rosario, good evening.
Hi, Miss. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Everything in the streets was very full. Today was how is it called? There was an activity programmed by the by Manfred, right? And it was about visiting museums. I don't know if you've seen something like that. If you heard about it.
What was the name of the activity?
Visiting museums. It was an activity. There was buses, right? I guess in Cochabamba we have 18 museums, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, the activity was visiting all the museums that we have. And everything was full.
Oh, but you visited as a visitor or as an organizer?
Yes, I went as a visitor because I had one of our professors asked us to go, right?
Okay.
And yes, it was. I only went to one museum because was everything, all the museums, right, was full, right? So yes, it was terrible, and I
Yes.
couldn't. There was a big queues, right?
Yeah. Probably. I heard some about this, but I heard only comments that it was a disorganized in the museums, and I heard that it was a route in a bus route.
Mhm.
Yes, to go to the museums, and it was really full. The the number of people that it was waiting that was waiting. Yes.
Yes, it was crowded. It was really crowded. There were large queues, right? Largas filas queues, and it was terrible. Yes, so we only had the opportunity of going to one museum with my best friend, and it was interesting. It was about the animals, right? There were some animals, insect, reptiles, but it was weird.
What
Yes,
was the name of the museum that you visited?
I don't remember. It's near from the Simone Patiño Museum, right?
Oh,
It is on its side. It is on its side. Yes.
okay, but you enjoy it.
Yes, it's next to the Simone Patiño Museum. It was interesting, right? There were animals dissected, and it was cool. It was cool. I saw some birds, and it's incredible. Oh, I saw as I was with um I went with I have my how it says Mm, it was it is a space, right, in the museum,
Okay.
where it is closed. Not all the people can enter there, because there is an animal, okay, uh, that it is near to be extinguished, right?
Ah,
I don't remember. It is a toad. Toad. Yes, it is a toad.
what is
Sapo.
it? Ah, okay.
I
Ah,
don't remember
that's
what's the name.
probably the kind of toad and that appeared in the news. And yes, it was extinguished. No, a toad that it recently discovered, and it was rescued in one museum. Yeah, I remember something like that.
Yes, I had the opportunity to see this toad, It was amazing. I don't remember the name of it because I was with my document of the university. I have my document as a junior investigator, right? So yes, I had the document, but I asked to with one of my professors to join there. It was nothing about the the our area. Our area is about linguistics and then social linguistics, but it was not about it. But as we had it, we had to speak with there was a girl, and we said that we had to do an investigation for it, and then but it was a lot. But
Oh,
we had the opportunity to be there, and it is sad. It was so sad, but it was incredible. I've never seen a toad like that. I got scared because it has a different colors. It has a different body, and it was terrible. Yes, it was really terrible. But it
oh,
was they got a toad, female toad, so they need to reproduce,
mhm.
because it should be extinguished. So yes, it was incredible. It was cool. So maybe you can visit it. You might visit that museum. I wanted to be in the Simone Pettini Museum, but it was crowded, and then I was not able to do this large queue. So yes, I only had the opportunity of going to one of those. But it is incredible. People, they were really interested about museums, and then it was cool. So I would recommend you to go.
Yes, miss, I go, but next to the museum visit, next to the event, because uh, as you said, it's really full, and probably I can see the museums in the meaning of comfortable. So yeah, I prefer to wait, and next to the event, I'll go. But if you have the name of the museum, please send.
Yes, it's in Potosi Avenue, right? In America Avenue, and Potosi Street. Yes, you're going to find it there. It's next to the Simone Patiño museum. It's in front of this, how it's called. It's a store. It's not a grocery store. They sell um, alcohol in there, but it is called Tada. Tada is the name of the place, the store.
Ah,
So
okay,
it's
yeah,
it's in
I get
front of.
it.
Yes, it's only it's only one floor in the first floor, because then you can enter to see this toad. I guess need a permission. I didn't ask about it, right? As I was with my document of the San Simon, I had the opportunity, but then I'm not sure. But even though there are incredible dissected animals, and it is, I don't like it, but it was interesting. Yes, it is cool. So yes, I would recommend you maybe to go. I guess there is a cafe inside the Simone Patiño Museum. I guess I'm not sure.
Okay.
I saw videos that there is a cafe inside the Simone Patiño Museum. So I'm not sure. Maybe you if you have the opportunity, you could go with one of your friends, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's big. It's that big. So yes, if you go, let me know. Okay?
Okay, Miss. Thanks. I really like the museums, but I'm not really investigated about museums in Cochabamba. I prefer to visit other museums like in Potosí or in La Paz, because
Mhm.
it's much more interesting for me. But as you said, probably there is some museums that I don't know. So yeah, it would be
Yes.
to visit.
For
Yeah.
me, I had the idea of the museum, all pictures. Of
Yeah.
course, we don't have to say something about it. something bad, but it is my point of view, and I know it's I don't know, could be maybe an injustice opinion, but I had that idea. It was I don't know, old pictures, old image about people that I don't know, and I don't know if it's ignorance or what, but I really it doesn't call my attention at all.
Mhm.
Doesn't take my attention at all. So yes, I had that idea, but no, it's more than that. So if you know something about it in Cochabamba, just let me know, because it was really good, even though it was only one, but it was really good though. So if you know about it, just let me know, and then if I had opportunity, I could go. So
Yeah.
yes, if you have something about it, let me know. Okay.
Okay. You
Okay.
too.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
You too.
For sure. Yes, I'm going to investigate about this Simone Patiño Museum if they have a cafe.
Okay.
If there is a cafe inside. So it was cool. I saw many TikToks about it and I asked, but nobody answered me. So I'm going to continue with my question. I'm going to continue argue about it. So yes. Okay, so we're going to continue. We're going to start with today's classes. And we already seen separable phrasal verbs and superlative adjectives. Okay,
Yeah.
now we're going to continue with this lesson. I don't have the, okay, yes, now I can. So it is grammar, okay? We have grammar and, okay, so I'm sharing my screen. And today's lesson, it's about present perfect continuous. If I'm not wrong, we already seen about this time tense, but we're going to focus on the use of for and since, okay? So let's listen the audio.
Welcome back. You know, I've been teaching grammar for 8 years. That's a long time. What about you? How long have you been studying English? Have been teaching and have been studying are examples of the present perfect continuous. Let's take a look at this form.
Okay, so we have, I've been teaching grammar for 8 years. How long have you been studying English? So we're going to notice in our title we have continuous form. So it means that we're going to focus on the length of time of an action. So let's start.
We use the present perfect continuous to talk about something that began in the past and is still happening.
The Soccer Federation has been calling me for the past 2 days.
This means that the Federation started calling the coach 2 days ago and that they are still calling him.
I really enjoy this teaching this grammar part, because when I have continuous, I know that my brain recognizes the focus. Where does the attention goes? Okay, so the continuous, we already know that it is the ing. Okay. So in the example, we have the Soccer Federation has been calling me for the past 2 days. Okay, so it means that the action is started in the past. Okay, so it was in a continuous, but it means that it is still happening. Can you see? The present perfect. When we say present perfect, could be a situation that is started in the past and may continue now. Okay, have the possibility to may continue now. Hay una probabilidad de que siga pasando. Okay, es decir, empezó, pero sigue pasando. Okay, y si a eso le agrego un continuo, quiere decir que ha estado sucediendo en todo este tiempo. Okay, empezó en el pasado perfecto sigue hasta ahora, continuo por este periodo de tiempo. So, it means that it started in the past, okay, 2 days ago. Notice that we have for the past 2 days. As we said before, when we have the continuous form, we focus on the length of the time of an action, okay? My attention goes there. In this case, I want to be specific. For that reason, I'm saying for the past 2 days, okay? So we don't have to forget that, well, we actually use for in the present perfect, only for the present perfect continuous, okay? The use of for is to indicate when the action is started, okay, for the past 2 days. So it means that it started then, the past 2 days ago. Until, no, could be the past 2 days ago, yes. So what else can we say about this time tense? Okay. Básicamente el presente perfecto continuo sirve para referirnos a acciones no terminadas. Es decir, que empezaron en el pasado y continúan en el momento presente. I've been working here for 2 years. It's going to be 2 years this year. Llevo ya 2 años trabajando aquí. ¿Ok? Es básicamente ese presente perfecto continuo. Es solamente eso, ¿ok? Cuando decimos que vamos a enfocarnos en esas acciones que no han sido terminadas. Y si decimos continuo, nos enfocamos en el tiempo de duración de dicha acción. No quiere decir que ahorita mismo esté pasando, pero sí que, por ejemplo, esta semana está pasando. Ok, esta mañana está sucediendo. No precisamente ahora. Un error muy común es pensar que ahorita está pasando. Ok, puede que ahorita esté mi hora de descanso, pero me preguntan, ¿cuánto tiempo has estado trabajando aquí? How long have you been working here? I have been working here for 2 years. But right now I'm not working because I'm in my break. Okay. But the action continues. Why? Because tomorrow I'm going to work at the same at another morning. Could be, right? So yes, it doesn't mean that it's happening right now, but could be all the mornings, all the afternoons. Okay, so we have to take care with that part. We can also otro uso tal vez el presente perfecto continuo es para acciones que han finalizado hace muy poco, ¿ok? Y de las cuales probablemente todavía podamos observar algún rastro, ¿ok? For example, I don't know, Jenny is sweating because she's been running. Jenny is sweating. I'm going to write it. Give me a second.
Okay. What is query?
Jenny. I'm going to give you the answer right now. Give me a second. Jenny is reading. Because
query.
yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sweating.
I'll wait for the right. Then.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So because she's running.
Sweating because she's running. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, that's good. So Jenny está sudando porque ha estado corriendo y por eso está sudando. Okay. It's been raining. Take a coat. Take a raincoat. Ha estado lloviendo. Ok. Llévate este impermeable. Porque podría volver a llover, por ejemplo. I don't know. Mariela has been painting the living room. Ok. Podemos decir que Mariela ha estado pintando en la sala y por esa razón tiene las manchas con pinturas. Tiene manchas de pinturas en su polera, tal vez. Ok, entonces hay algún rastro de las acciones pasadas que justo acaba de terminar. Ok, no hay un tiempo específico de hace muy poco. Cuando digo acciones que han finalizado hace muy poco, no hay un tiempo específico de decir ya 3 minutos es hace poco o 10 minutos es hace poco. Pasado los 10 minutos ya es un tiempo largo. No. Lo que nos ayuda a identificar hace muy poco es el rastro que dejan ciertas situaciones, ciertas acciones. ¿Ok? Entonces, no quiere decir que porque diga hace poco, estoy haciendo referencia tal vez hace 10 minutos. En realidad este tiempo no nos dice mucho. Lo que nos dice mucho en este punto es qué rastros ha dejado la acción. Entonces, si tengo manchas en la camiseta, están frescas, se supone que es hace poco. ¿Ok? Es un poco más de lógica, más que de tiempo. So, okay,
But
so we use, oh, sorry?
sorry, but what is the relationship with this the sentence that you wrote, and the present perfect tense? Because it's not the same structure.
Oh, sorry, yes, because she has been, sorry, yes, thank you, now it's okay. I forgot to write in the bin. Yes, I noticed. Yes, now it's okay.
Ah,
Porque ha
okay.
estado correcto. Sí, yes, thank you for the observation. I forgot writing the bin. Okay, so we're going to use these times tense, okay, the continuous, I mean, to call the attention over the duration of an action, okay? I've been studying phrasal verbs all morning. And I'm still doing it. Paula has been going to the gym every single day for 2 months. Rosario has been replying to emails since this morning. And she still hasn't answered them all. Okay, so entonces hay una relevancia en la duración de la acción. Okay, entonces ese es mi enfoque principal. Okay, entonces podríamos decir que tenemos dos usos de presente perfecto continuo. What else? También podemos utilizar cuando queremos resaltar la acción del resultado de la acción. So my mom has been making a curry, for example. Ha estado haciendo curry, ¿ok? En este caso nos interesa más la acción de making que el resultado, ¿ok? Entonces también es para hacer un énfasis, para hacer un énfasis sobre la acción, ¿ok? Entonces sí, también utilizamos el presente perfecto, continuo. Entonces podríamos decir que tenemos tres usos, ¿ok? Okay, what else can we say? We are all the time tenses. We have the affirmative, the negative, we have the interrogative. Okay, we're going to look for this for the structure then. And then we're going to see the pronunciation, okay? The pronunciation of what happened. Okay, normally, okay, we use the contractions. I've been working, I've been working, or you can say I have been working, but it's more common it's more easy to use a contraction, okay? So I would recommend you to use a contraction, but as you feel comfortable with the usage, it's okay, there is no problem. But in informal English, we use contractions, as I mentioned many times. Okay, so so what else can we say? Oh, now we're going to focus on the for and since. Okay, the present perfect continuous. Okay, it is used as a frequently. Okay, to talk about the time that an action has been working on. Okay, so it's necessary in some cases, okay, or if you prefer, to indicate the duration of an action. Sabemos que el presente continuo, bueno, mejor dicho, dado a que el presente perfecto continuo se emplea con mucha frecuencia para hablar del tiempo que ha durado algo, vemos necesario indicar esa duración. Por eso utilizamos, acudimos a algún periodo de tiempo, ¿ok? Recordemos que cuando aludimos a un periodo, ¿ok? Puede ser por una semana, un mes, 2 años, 3 horas, ¿ok? Utilizamos for, ¿ok? Pero cuando mencionamos una fecha o un momento concreto, tengo dos. Una aproximación, un mes, 2 años, 3 horas, una semana. Pero cuando ya quiero ser sumamente específica en cuanto a una fecha, un momento concreto como July 4th o last week, a few weeks ago. El 4 de julio, la semana pasada, hace pocas semanas. La preposición correcta es since, ¿ok? For example, we have been, oh, we have been reading this book for a month. Okay. Or you can say for 1 month, it's okay. Puedes decir one en lugar de utilizar el artículo, ambos están bien. Ok, so, llevamos leyendo este libro un mes. O hemos estado leyendo este libro un mes. Ok, entonces estamos utilizando for. Estamos acudiendo a este periodo for. Ok. Si bien es como por un mes, pero cuando ya indico desde cuándo he empezado, utilizamos el since, ¿ok? Es súper simple. For, para decir el tiempo aproximado, por un mes. Si yo voy a decir, we have been reading this book since, okay, since April, okay, I'm going to put in parentheses, since April. Okay, yes. Hemos estado leyendo este libro desde abril. ¿Te das cuenta? Entonces hay una gran diferencia entre el for y el since. Si quieres dar el tiempo en concreto, for a month, por un mes. Si quieres decir desde cuándo has empezado a hacer alguna acción, utilizamos since. Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado. Entonces puede ser sumamente específica, dar fechas, ¿ok? Siempre y cuando tal vez utilices el for, ¿ok? Oh, perdón, el since July 4, since last week, since a few weeks ago, ¿ok? Pero si ya vas a hacer un poco más general, utilizamos for. So yes, that will be the difference, ¿ok? También tenemos algunas variantes. We call adverbs of frequency, ¿ok? Los adverbios de frecuencia. Bueno, se aproximan a los adverbios de frecuencia, no son tanto adverbios de frecuencia en sí, porque tenemos una lista, lo vamos a ver, te lo voy a mandar. También es posible utilizar el presente perfecto continuo para hablar de forma más general acerca de cosas que han ocurrido, por ejemplo, recently, lately, ¿ok? Hace poco. I haven't seen you for ages. Have you? What have you been doing? ¿Ok? No te he visto desde hace un montón. ¿Qué has hecho? ¿Qué has estado haciendo últimamente? ¿Ok? Okay. I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been doing lately or recently? Okay. You can use whatever of those because there is no difference in meaning. If you're going to use recently or lately, it's the same. There is no difference in meaning. So yes. So yes, what else can you say? I'm sorry?
When we use present perfect continuous, we assume that the action continues next to now. So
I guess sorry for the interruption. I'm not sure if you're near from your microphone, but I can't listen to you at all.
Okay. Now.
Could you?
Now it's better.
I guess a little bit better, but okay, let's try. So could you please repeat your question?
Okay. When we use present perfect continuous, we assume that the action continues next to today, for example. For example, Jenny is sweating because she's been running. No, it's better. It's worse. We have been reading the book for a month. For example, I assume that tomorrow they still reading.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, for sure. You have two options. Okay. As a speaker, you can emphasize if you just finish the action. How am I going to know? Because I'm going to use adverbs of frequency. For example, we have been reading this book for a month, okay? Or recently. If I'm going to use recently, it's more probable that I just finished, okay? Could be. So it depends on your on the construction of your sentence, okay? En realidad, nos damos cuenta si es que hay algún adverbio de frecuencia, pero la mayoría de las veces se supone que la acción sigue sigue pendiente, ¿ok? Entonces, si yo digo, Jenny is sweating because she's been running, ¿ok? Por el contexto ya sé que ha terminado. Entonces, no estoy utilizando ningún adverbio de frecuencia porque ya el contexto de por sí me dice que ya ha terminado. Porque está sudando, ¿ok? Esto se ha terminado hace poco. ¿Te das cuenta que hay una consecuencia? No consecuencia, sino que hay un rastro. Entonces, si es que hubiera algún rastro, por ejemplo, acá en la segunda yo asumo que no he terminado, bueno, que nosotros no hemos terminado de leer el libro, porque no hay algún rastro. No hay mucho contexto, no hay más contexto, un indicador que me diga si ya hemos terminado. Entonces yo asumo que nosotros seguimos leyendo. Pero si voy a dar más contexto, como es el caso de ¿cuál es en este caso el rastro es que está sudando. ¿Ok? Entonces se supone que la acción ya ha finalizado. ¿Ok? Entonces, más que todo, más que los adverbios que también nos ayudan a identificar recently, lately, nos basamos en el contexto. Si no es como que si utilizas tal palabra, ya has terminado. O si no dices tal cosa es porque no has terminado o ya has terminado. No. Lo que nos va a ayudar es el contexto. ¿Ok? Hay una gran diferencia entre el primer ejemplo y el segundo. ¿Ok? En el primero tengo mi rastro. Entonces puedo, por lógica, puedo saber que ya se terminó la acción por el contexto. En la segunda, como no tengo más contexto, we have been reading these books for a month. It's been interesting. I really like it. I don't know what is going to be the end of the book. Entonces ya doy más contexto. ¿Te das cuenta? Entonces depende del contexto si es que la acción ha terminado o no. ¿Se entiende? Do you get it?
Yes, I get it. Thanks, Miss.
All right. What else can we say? Okay, I guess that's all. Okay, yes, that will be. So if I'm going to, I guess I would like to talk about the most common mistakes about the present perfect continuous. So yes, we're going to talk about it, but before to continue with that part, we're going to see the structure that it's very easy. Okay, something that helps you to identify. We're going to write the subject. Okay, present perfect continuous. Okay, so we can say have or has. Okay, been, perfect, been, and the continuous ing. That's a tip. It always works. So yes, that will be a tip. So we have or has. It depends. As it is in present, all the time tenses that are in present, okay, may have or has. Todos los tiempos que son presentes, presente perfecto continuo, puedo identificar que por el presente tengo dos auxiliares. ¿Por qué? Porque es presente. Okay, el presente se conjuga en primera y tercera persona. Okay, entonces de esa manera te vas a dar cuenta. Todos los presentes tienen dos auxiliares. Solo uno vamos a utilizar, por supuesto, pero tiene dos tipos de auxiliares. So let's listen to the structure.
Okay.
We form the present perfect continuous with have or has plus been plus the base form of the verb plus ing. I have been playing. She has been playing. Remember, in conversation, we often use contractions with pronouns and nouns.
You've been having money problems.
We also use contractions in negative statements with have not and has not.
Nick really hasn't been having money problems.
Ok. Bueno, hay que recordar que el presente perfecto continuo está formado por tres elementos. Dos verbos auxiliares, puede ser have or has. Y tenemos el verbo principal en forma continua, es decir, en gerundio. Y eso es todo. Son tres partes. Como tenemos tres nombres, tenemos también tres partes, ¿ok? We have the subject. Okay, let's remember if it's in third person, she, he, it, we're going to conjugate it with the second auxiliary verb. If it's in singular, okay, I, okay, you, in plural though, we, they, you plural, you in plural, the plural you. So we're going to conjugate it with have, and that's all. Okay, that's all. The only thing, the stative verb in this case is been. The main verb, the principal verb, it's playing in its ing form. So you are going to choose, and don't forget that we have some verbs that because we have to conjugate it with the ing form, some of them suffer from some modifications. And that's all is the case of playing. Oh, no, playing, no, we only add the ing. Okay, so you have to take care in that part. We've seen this lesson in the gerunds and only gerunds, but we've seen the gerunds and infinitive, so you don't have to forget. Is the rules of the ing. I have been playing, you have been playing, she, he, it has been playing. We, you, they have been playing. That's all. That's all. Okay. And we can also use contractions, as I mentioned. It's more easy. You've noticed that it's incredible, the sound. That's all. You have been having money problems. It's so large. Okay, so I would recommend you, unless it's the case if the situation requires in plural. If you're going to speak to your boss or something like that, yes, just without contractions. I mean, the negative hasn't. We write the negative. We place the negative to the auxiliary verb. Okay. La negativa siempre va a ir con el auxiliar. Ok, no va en medio del verbo principal y del verbo been, por ejemplo. No existe tal. Entonces siempre va a ir unido. Son como una pareja que no puede separarse. Ok, entonces siempre va el negativo, el not, siempre va con el auxiliar. Puedes decir haven't, ok, have not, or hasn't, has not. So we have some mistakes, frequent mistakes. Well, what I've noticed in some students, they forgot the structure, okay? Ellos olvidan algunas veces de la estructura, entonces no nos vamos a olvidar que es una estructura gramática de tres partes. Otro error que se escuchaba, a ver qué más. O los verbos, los non-action verbs, no se pueden conjugar con ningún continuo, sea presente, pasado, perfecto, continuo, presente, perfecto, continuo, pasado, perfecto, continuo, con ningún continuo. Si ves continuo, no se puede utilizar el ing, ¿ok? Con ningún non-action verb. Entonces, ¿qué hago? Si mi contexto lo requiere, simple, voy a conjugarlo en su forma normal. Es decir, voy a eliminar el continuo y lo dejo en esta forma. Por ejemplo, si yo voy a decir, I don't know. Ok, el verbo know es un non-action verb, ¿ok?
Okay.
Estaría correcto si yo digo, I have been knowing, I have been knowing Michael. How is it right? Yes, okay. Michael since I don't know, since primary. Okay, primary. My goodness, primary school or primary elementary school though. Okay, so is it okay?
Sounds good, but and no, not really, because now is an action verb, right? So
Okay, it's incorrect. It's incorrect. Okay. There is no way to say I have been knowing Michael since primary school.
another way to express almost the same.
Okay, if you have the case and you want to use, you really need the verb, just use it the present perfect. Just eliminate the continuous form. So how could it be? All right. Could you please help me?
Present perfect, right?
Yes.
Okay, present perfect is I have no noun. Yes. Michael's in primary school.
Michael since primary school. That's all. You've seen?
Yes,
That's
but for example, the difference between the first and the second, the second is like an action that it's completed in the past, right? And present perfect progressive, it sounds like it started in the past and continue until now. So, for
well.
example, the meaning is different because I know, I know, I have known Michael, and it sounds like it finished. So I complete known the person, for example, and the first is like I am continue knowing how Michael is in my perspective.
Well, not really, not really. Cuando tenemos, y lo mismo sucede con el pasado perfecto, pasado perfecto continuo, present perfect continuous, past perfect, yes. With the past perfect continuous, the same happen, okay? Lo mismo sucede. Por más de que no nos vamos a enfocar tanto en el uso, sino en que si el verbo está correcto. La diferencia entre este y en este es solamente el gerundio. No hay diferencia, ¿ok? No hay diferencia en el significado. Es por eso que es un error muy común pensar de que por el hecho de que estoy quitando el gerundio, ya tiene otra connotación. Entonces, si te pones a pensar, I've known Michael since primary school, está bien dicho. ¿Por qué? Primero, porque por la estructura, estoy siguiendo la norma, la estructura gramatical. Y segundo, estoy dando un indicador de tiempo desde la primaria. No hay manera de que puedas luego conocerlo en primaria y ya lo has dejado de conocer hace 2 años. No, no hay manera. Entonces, si te pones a analizar el contexto, es un poco difícil. ¿Se entiende? Entonces, y lo mismo sucede con el pasado. ¿Ok? Si es pasado perfecto continuo y da el caso de utilizar un non-action verb, Lo único que se hace es eliminar el continuo, entonces lo dejo tal cual. Elimino y pondré el verbo entonces en su pasado perfecto, que sería de la misma manera no. Y eso es todo. No hay diferencia en significado, hay que tener mucho cuidado. Sabemos que los verbos pueden dividirse entre los que expresan un estado, ya que describen emociones, puede ser creencias, sentidos, posesión, puede ser el caso de understand, know, have, hear, love, see, ok, entender, saber, oír, tener, amar, etcétera, ok, entre otros. Y también tenemos los que describen acciones como cook, go, play, work, do, listen, ¿ok? Entonces, los verbos que expresan estado no pueden conjugarse en un tiempo continuo. Jamás. A no ser, no te olvides que tenemos una lista que hay, es el caso de have. Have sí se puede entender, se puede conjugar como gerundio. ¿Por qué? Si es que implica acción. ¿Ok? Entonces hay que ver, hay que tener mucho cuidado, es un error muy frecuente pensar eso. ¿Ok? Entonces, si te preguntas cuál es la diferencia, no hay diferencia en significado. Y si está en pasado, ¿ok? I had been knowing, lo mismo. Pondré solamente en pasado perfecto. I had known. Y eso es todo. No hay diferencia en significado. Y vamos a ver, si yo digo, I have been knowing Michael, vamos a tomar el ejemplo. Eh, Conozco a Jan desde primaria, sería la traducción. ¿Ok? No es como he estado conociendo, no existe tal. He estado conociendo a Michael desde la primaria. ¿Ok? ¿Cuál podría ser su traducción? Conozco a Jan desde primaria. Eso es todo. Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado con esos verbos. Por ejemplo, vamos a tomar otro verbo que es understand. ¿Ok? Si yo digo, I have I have been understanding, oh, sorry, understanding everything you, oh, you said. Ok, está mal esta oración. ¿Por qué? Por el verbo, sencillamente. Entonces, si quiero utilizar este verbo en presente perfecto continuo, ok, no se puede, directamente lo paso al presente perfecto. Y el significado sigue siendo el mismo. Por la regla, ¿ok? Por la regla. Entonces sería I have understood en su participio, everything you, ¿ok? No puedo yo decir he estado entendiendo todo lo que has dicho, ¿ok? He estado entendiendo. Tal vez en castellano sí podríamos utilizar. ¿Suena bien? He estado entendiendo. Sí, suena bien en castellano, está bien utilizado, pero en inglés no. En inglés no podemos utilizar el verbo understand como un verbo transitivo, ¿ok? No existe. Entonces, la regla me dice que si no puedo utilizar el verbo en gerundio, en ing, en el continuo, elimino el continuo y pongo en su tiempo principal, es decir, el presente perfecto. Si estuviera en pasado perfecto continuo, elimino el continuo y lo dejo en pasado perfecto. Eso es todo. Diferencia en significado no hay, ¿ok? Se sobreentiende en realidad. No hay diferencia en significado, ¿ok? Entonces, la
But
traducción, I'm sorry.
oh no, continue, please.
Oh, okay. The translation, okay, in Spanish could be he entendido lo que has dicho. Y eso sería todo. Okay, what else can we say?
Okay, I have a question. Okay, so for example, in the it only applies when we talk about non-action verbs. So the meaning is the same, or it applies to everything. For example, you've been having money problems. I can say you have money problems, and it's the same in translation?
Okay, good question, good question. Let me see. It would be wrong. Why? Because if the verb has an action, okay, if your context require, yes, you can do it. If the context doesn't require or your verb doesn't imply an action, you can only use had, okay? For example, let's suppose I had, it's okay, it's very common to use I have had, okay? But you have to think if your verb implies an action or not, if it's an action or not, or if it is an action verb. Entonces, en lo que hay que enfocarnos es si es un verbo de acción o no. Eso es todo. Si es un verbo de acción, sí se puede conjugar. Es el caso de have. ¿Ok? Have es un non-action verb también. ¿Por qué? Si es que no tuviera... Porque tenemos dos contextos. Have como verbo de tener y have como verbo de posesión. Entonces, cuando yo digo tengo un auto, es posesión. ¿Ok? Cuando digo... Nick really hasn't been having problems, ¿ok? Significa de hacer dinero, de tener dinero, implica acción el hacer dinero, ¿ok? A eso me voy, hacer dinero, ¿ok? Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado. Si tu verbo es de posesión, have de posesión, no se puede utilizar. Si tu verbo es have de acción, sí se puede utilizar, implica acción, pero posesión no implica acción. ¿Ok? Entonces ese sería un indicador de cuál puedes utilizar. So, yes, that would be. Do you have, is it okay?
Okay,
Did you
okay.
understand?
Yes, kind of. Okay, in summary, I have to see what is it if the verb implies action, right? So if it
Yes.
implies
Implies.
yes.
If it
Sorry.
implies.
Yes, implies action. It could be transformed to present perfect. Is it
Yes.
right? But
Yes.
if it not implies action, but implies action, it requires to
Movement.
yes, but for continuous, I have not used not verb. I mean a non-action verb in continuous. Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay, I lost. I got lost. Ok, vamos a volver a ver. Tenemos los verbos que requieren acción. ¿Cuáles son estos? Los que implican movimiento. ¿Ok?
Okay.
También tenemos los non-action verbs, los cuales no implican movimiento, pero son verbos, son non-action verbs. Entonces, si es el caso del presente perfecto continuo, y la regla me dice que con los continuos yo no puedo utilizar ningún non-action verb, ¿ok?
Okay.
Nuevamente, son los verbos como pueden ser creencias, sentidos, posesión, ¿ok? Es el caso de have. Have es un verbo que puede ser un action verb o también puede ser un non-action verb. ¿Qué va a determinar? ¿Qué es lo que quiero decir? Have de posesión o puede ser have de acción, ¿ok? Entonces, con eso nos vamos a guiar. Por ejemplo, vamos a suponer que es un verbo de posesión. Entonces, ¿cómo podré yo formar una oración? Podría utilizar solamente el have. ¿Ok? Si voy a decir having dinner, que implica I hasn't been having dinner with my mother the last 2 years because she traveled. ¿Ok? Entonces no he estado teniendo cena con mi mamá o estando en una cena con mi mamá, teniendo una cena con mi mamá desde hace 2 años atrás porque no está acá, ha viajado. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿por qué acá puedo conjugar? Porque es una acción, pero si es posesión, directamente lo paso al presente perfecto. Y lo mismo sucede con el pasado perfecto continuo. Si veo que es el verbo de know, por ejemplo, yo no puedo decir knowing, ¿ok? Entonces, ¿qué voy a hacer? Elimino el continuo y solamente utilizo el presente perfecto, es decir, eliminaría el been, donde está el been, y directamente utilizo had known, y eso es todo, ¿ok? Entonces tienes que ponerte a pensar si tu verbo es acción o no, si implica acción o no. Más que la lista, ponerte a pensar si en verdad mi verbo implica acción. ¿Ok? Entonces, eh, por lo general, cuando hablamos de la duración de acciones que no han terminado, también es cierto que podemos utilizar el presente perfecto simple como el presente perfecto continuo. Hay los casos. Y yo creo que está en el punto final, no hemos terminado de ver. Voy a borrar la pantalla. Dame un segundito. Mm, creo que está, no, no está, creo que está en la otra lección. Pero también es cierto que puedo decir, I've lived here all my life, he vivido, o puedo decir, llevo viviendo aquí toda mi vida, ¿ok? Entonces hay que tener, eso ya, se pasa de la pregunta,
Yeah.
pero sí, por eso es que no hay mucha diferencia tampoco entre el presente perfecto continuo y el presente perfecto, porque incluso te das cuenta con los non-action verbs, si tú aplicas un non-action verb, como habíamos visto el ejemplo de I've been knowing Michael since primary school, o I've been known Michael since primary school, está incorrecto por el verbo más que todo, no tanto por el presente perfecto, sino por el verbo, ¿ok? Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado. Lo importante es saber reconocer cuáles son los verbos no, mm, los verbos que implican acción y los verbos que no implican acción. Eso es lo importante. Pero si vas a querer en tu contexto utilizar un non-action verb, lo utilizas solamente en su forma perfecta. ¿Para qué el continuo si no puede? No se puede, ¿ok? Entonces, ¿y sabes a qué se debe esto? A que queremos traducir, porque en castellano utilizamos he estado conociendo a, ¿ok? Lo
Yes.
llevo conociendo, lo he estado conociendo por, pero no tenemos esta regla en castellano nosotros en non-action verb y action verbs. Entonces, por eso es que queremos sí o sí encajar, pero no, tenemos que seguir las reglas gramaticales. Entonces, si yo tengo un non-action verb que definitivamente no tiene, por más de que cambie el contexto, es un non-action verb porque ninguno de los contextos implicaría acción, tengo que utilizar solamente su forma perfecta. Si es pasado, pasado perfecto. Si es presente, presente perfecto. El continuo no existe. En cuanto a significado, se entiende, sigue siendo el mismo, ¿ok? No va a cambiar el significado, ¿ok? ¿Por qué? Porque la regla nos dice así, ¿ok? Es una excepción que tenemos en inglés acerca de los non-action y los action verbs. Stative
Okay.
or no stative verbs.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes, now I get it. Thanks.
Okay, that's cool. So, well, we didn't finish, but I guess I explained most of the lesson, okay, because this is the same what I explained you. Okay, bueno, básicamente es lo mismo que ya habíamos hablado, but I use other examples. Okay, so, oh, I forgot the questions. We're going to continue tomorrow with the part of the questions, please. And yes, that will be everything. Okay, well, not everything, but everything for today. Tomorrow we're going to continue with the questions. Okay,
Okay, Miss.
it's not that difficult. So yes, it's going to take us not that that time could be not than 10 minutes could be. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to continue at the same hour. Is there any question until this part?
No, Miss, it's okay. Thanks.
Okay, Rosario, thank you. That's great to know. So now I'm going to launch the poll. Could you please fill it? Once it's done, let me know, please. And I'm going to see you tomorrow at the same hour, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay,
Good
thank you,
night.
Rosario. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
You.